to today's video. Now today I thought we'd talk a little bit about how to use Pinterest for book blog ideas. Okay, so a little bit specific today. Pinterest is one of the most popular social media platforms. Well, I say social media, but it's actually a search engine more than a social media site. It's one of those that kind of crosses over. But anyway, there is a good reason for this. It's a visual platform that makes it easy to share photos and videos and other content. And while Pinterest users often share their own pins, I personally send multiple pins for all of the blog posts that I do. But you can also use this site to get ideas for blog posts to do. Okay, so yes, I absolutely love Pinterest. I spend hours scrolling through the site. And I use it for inspiration for pretty much anything, okay? From home decor to recipes to travel. The list is huge, but I also use it to get ideas for book blogging. So let's take a little bit of a closer look into this. Now, one of the first things that you want to do, obviously, if you are interested in bookish content, then you probably want to be following other book bloggers, okay? So you'll want to do a search for book bloggers who post to Pinterest, okay? There are lots of them out there, and like I always say, it goes beyond just book reviews, okay? But obviously you can find book reviews as well. I found lots of suggestions for awesome books to read, which I've discovered through Pinterest, so that's something else as well that it's useful for. But anyway, follow as many book bloggers as you can there. You'll also want to go through and check the hashtags, okay? So searching for hashtags like you would on any other social media site. Stuff like reading, book blogger, bookstagram, because they transfer over on the various different sites as well. So on Pinterest as well, if you're looking for inspiration for your bookstagram, for example, you can put in that hashtag and that will bring up some ideas for you onto the feed as well, both for individual posts but also for grid ideas that you could do there. Also, you can find other bloggers who share a love of reading and writing and things, and check out their posts as well and follow those. And also find people who are obviously blogging about books, okay? So discover lots of new sites and things by using the hashtags. Now, you can also use Pinterest to research popular topics in your niche. Okay, so you use the search function to find popular pins, find what people are interested in reading about, find out what people are interested in buying as well, and find out what people are interested in seeing and sharing on Pinterest. For example, if you put in stuff like, I love this idea, or this is my favorite book, and things like that, then you can get more specific into what you're actually looking for as like a general ballpark for the topic in your niche that you're most interested in. Now, you can also share your best posts onto Twitter, obviously. This is very simple. If you use, there's lots of sites out there that you can use to make the images for Pinterest, but a popular one that I use myself is Canva. Completely free to use, and they have lots of templates and things as well, so you just have to insert your own text and maybe change the image or do it in your brand colors or whatever. I mean, you can get more advanced into that, but they do have a lot that you can work for if you're not a graphic designer or you don't have a real eye for that kind of thing. You can still get some really good graphics to share on Pinterest by using their templates. Okay, something important that I should point out here, when you're doing the Pinterest pin, you're creating it, so you've got the image, you want to try and make that so that it's in the sizing specifics that Pinterest like. Where the longer ones tend to show up better in the feed just because they stand out more. Okay, so I think that's now 1000 by 1500 or something like that, the dimensions for that. I would have to check to be sure, but you can do that. You can also do a slightly smaller version, or you can do even a square one doing it. But if you make them, like I said, Canva already has templates and things to make that easier, so you can do that. But so you put in your image. You also want to put in the URL, that when people click on the image and things, it will take them to that URL. Okay, so for your book blog and the specific post that you're promoting, you put that there. You also want to give it a title, one that uses your keywords or the title of the post. And in the description section as well, you want to make sure that you're putting your keywords in there as well, because that will also help it show up in the search results and things as well. And don't be afraid to drop in a couple of hashtags as well, like we were talking before, because if you're using those the keywords and hashtags and things to find other people's content for ideas, they will be using the same for you as well. Okay, then let's see. Pinterest is a great way to keep your blog fresh and interesting. It's a great way to find blog post idea topics, other book reviews and things as well, so you can also see what are the popular books. If you're scrolling through your feed and every second book blogger is reviewing or talking about the same book, then it's pretty sure that book is being hyped up at the moment, so you know it's a mainstream one or whatever. You can also get down specific into the genres and things. For example, I particularly like thrillers and crime and things like that. I specifically like psychological thrillers, but I also like romance, historical fiction, that kind of thing. So you can get into more specific ideas and see what other people are doing in that niche within your niche. Okay, you don't need any special skills to be able to do this. Okay, you're just writing in a search bar. So the only thing you really need is an internet connection to do this. So once you're following book bloggers, you've done some research into the hashtags, you looking at specific keywords within your niche that you're most interested in and things, all you have to do is scroll through until you see something and you're like, oh, that's a good idea. I could do something along those lines on my blog as well. Obviously, saying this, you're not going to go and click on a post and copy and paste it into your own blog, okay? This is not a do plagiarism thing, okay? But it's to get the idea. In fact, for the most part, when you're getting the idea, you might not even open the pin itself, okay? You're just going to look at the graphic, you're going to look at the title, and see what kind of things other people are doing, okay? That's the general idea. So that's it. But it will also give you some ideas of the kind of pins that catch your eye. So whilst you're doing all of this, you're searching for other book bloggers, you're searching for the niche within your niche and the keywords and the hashtags and everything else. You need to pay attention as well to which ones are appealing to you. So when you're scrolling through the hundreds of different pins that will come up, okay, which ones are the ones that grab your attention? What is it about the image, or what is it about the title and the keywords and things that are pulling you in and making you pick that one instead of the other hundreds that you're scrolling through? Okay, and that will give you a clear idea of the sort of the content that you want to create as well for your own site, and how you want to present that content to other people as well. Okay, so yes, in conclusion, Pinterest is a treasure trove of inspiration when it comes to book blogging. Okay, so let's wrap this up. Are you using Pinterest to promote your book blog? Are you using Pinterest to get ideas and inspiration for your book blog as well? what are like some of your favorite boards or people to follow on Pinterest, because they fit the idea that you like there. Have you had any problems finding content when you're doing your research into Pinterest for your particular niche of book blogging that you do? Let me know down in the comments below so we can continue this conversation, because I hope that through these videos it will stimulate both ideas of things that you can do, but also connect more with the community and things, and help you realize as well that we all are trying to promote our blogs. We're all trying to build a bigger following and get more traffic and everything else, and it's just a way of also playing around with ideas here, so we can inspire but also motivate each other as well. So maybe you're using Pinterest to promote your own blog, and you've discovered that a certain type of pin or a certain type of content tends to drive more traffic to your blog than other kinds, then please let us know about those as well, so we can all help and support each other. And that's it for today. Thank you for watching. Like I said, I hope this has been useful for you. If it has, please click the subscribe button so you don't miss out on new uploads to the channel, because I will be doing lots more videos talking about book blogging and the various different things that we can do to leverage our blogs more and grow our following on various different sites, but also the traffic specifically to our book blog. And yes, give this video a like if you liked it, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!